Hello guys, this is your Wednesday schedule. Today for iReady, you should be at around 35 to 40 minutes. For reading, you're going to do your crab book pages. If you have the crab book at home, the practice book, you're doing page 261 to 268. Okay, so that's our unit 9, week 3 assignments. For math, you are doing the interactive lesson for 12.2. Hopefully the e-textbook for the math is working today. I'm going to show you the lessons. If I know a lot of you have your math books at home, so you could do the math book and you could send me a picture of that. You don't have to do the e-textbook. So look what it says here. We're classifying and counting by color. So here you put a color, maybe red. You could color that red and not red. So draw things here that are red. Draw things here that are not red. Maybe they're purple, maybe they're green, maybe they're white, okay? On this page, you're gonna see boxes with colors, red, blue, yellow, green. You are going to put the shape in the box it belongs. Now, obviously we can't move these shapes, so you could draw them. So, oh, this rectangle's blue, so draw a blue rectangle here. Oh, this circle's blue, put it here. Okay, so you're gonna draw the shapes in each category. And that's it for that page. Then for this page, you're gonna go back to this page. You're gonna have to keep going back to this page. And you're gonna see, look at the categories and exercise 1. Count how many in each category. Circle the categories of color that have one shape. So which one only has one shape? Well, let's see. There's only one yellow, right? So you should have only put one yellow square in here. So it would be yellow. You could circle yellow. Okay, write the number 1. There's only one category that has one shape. Then you go to 2. Which one has 2 shapes? You go back and you look. 2 blue ones. I think that's the only one that has 2. So you go back here, you circle blue, and that's only one category. Okay. So if you're liking the textbook, you could use that. If you prefer to do it in the book, use your book if you have it. Most of you have the book at home. Okay, so then you're gonna go to 12.2 today. Today we're classifying and counting by shape. So maybe you could do triangles and not triangles, or circles and not circles. So you get to pick and classify them by the shape. Here, you're separating them by shape. The circles here, the squares here, the triangles, and the rectangles here. Then here, which one only has one shape in it? Let's look. Oh, yellow and green. They both have, oh, I'm sorry, we're not doing color, sorry. Let's see, well, there's 2 triangles, there's 3 rectangles, there's 1 square, and 1 circle. There's 2 of them that have one shape. So 1 circle, 1 square. So you go back here and you circle and square, and there's 2. You would write 2. There's 2 categories that have one shape in it. So you're just separating by shape for 12.2. Okay? So still classifying, separating, dividing. So that's your math. Today you're going to continue your ladybug worksheets. I'm going to show you that. Oh, if I have it open still. So I want you to look here. Here. Okay, so these are the worksheets. You don't have to do every single one of them, guys, but this one I do want you to do. Cut and paste the photos in the correct order. Now, if you don't have a printer, remember, you could draw it out. Some of you already showed me that you drew out the life cycle of the butterfly. I'm sorry, the ladybug. So you start with the eggs, then it's a larva, and remember that larva is black. Then it becomes a pupa, and then it becomes an adult, which is what we know as the ladybug. Okay, here you could draw the life cycle if you prefer to draw it for my little artists. Describe the ladybug things you know. It goes through metamorphosis. It starts as an egg. Not all of them are red. There are many species. There's so many facts that you could learn. And if you're not sure, you could go to the Mayan book, which is actually for Thursday, but you could do that today. Kill two birds with one stone. And then a ladybug can, what can a ladybug do? A ladybug has, what does a ladybug has? A ladybug is. And here you could just write one sentence that ties along with it. If you don't have a printer or you don't want to do the worksheets, you could just write it in your journal and do ladybugs can. Give me a sentence. Ladybugs have and ladybugs are. Okay, so you could do that instead. Remember, we're being flexible with our activities. Okay, for social studies today, all you're doing is your journal, because that ties in with social studies. So your journal for today is, what things do you do in the morning? Since we're going to be talking about that in social studies, how things change throughout the day. So tell me one thing you do in the morning and one thing you do in the afternoon. Well, what's afternoon? Well, listen to that word, afternoon. Well, noon is 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock would be the time we go to recess if we're in school. So around that time, when the sun, it's really hot, we're playing outside, it's after our lunchtime. So afternoon is after 12 o'clock. Okay, what's something you do after noon? Do you eat lunch after noon? Do you go on bike rides in the afternoon? So what are things you do in the morning? What are things you do in the afternoon? For your word work, you're going to do Spelling City, reviewing your spelling and sight words. And then en español, recuerda los números 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so vas a escribir uno y vas a dibujar una cosa. So you're going to write the number 1 in Spanish and you're going to draw one thing. Vas a escribir dos y vas a dibujar dos cositas. You're going to write 2 and draw 2 things. 3 y vas a dibujar 3 cosas. 4 y vas a dibujar 4 cosas. Y eso es todo. That is it for today. That's all you're doing. Have a great day.